But I think it says if you have a minyan all of time.
כל השונה הלכות בכל יום מובטח לו שהוא בן עולמה בעזרת השם. Today is the 16th of Tammuz, the day before the 17th of Tammuz, and unfortunately tomorrow we're still in Ta'ani. That means we are all chayavim we are all responsible for the destruction of Beit HaMikdash, unfortunately. So that, if I'm saying, but tomorrow we still have a fast. Yeah, B'ezrat Hashem, Alevai. That's what I'm saying. If not, we still remember that we're still there. So it could be a question. It could be a question we were discussing before that davening, if you're allowed to give musar to people. So on one side, the argument of a lot of people is that the shaila is you're alive today, is this generation, and now we have Khurban. It says clearly, if we are fasting at Shvayis Tammuz and Tisha B'Av,
Every day that it's not
we're responsible for destruction. So now that you're living in a generation where you are responsible for destroying Beit HaMikdash, you could give musar. You could have strength to get up and give musar to people. Just, I'm just saying a side note. Just in the heart feeling, you hear Yonatan? Just in your feeling, think for yourself for a second. I am right now responsible for Khurban Habayit.
Not only you.
No, only me.
The generation.
Only me. Never. We're not allowed to think generation. A person is never allowed to think it's because of my generation. It's me. Somebody asked me on the street once. I was walking in the street once, and a Balabayit walks by to me and says to me, "Rabbi, when is the Mashiach coming?" I looked at him and said, "Sincerely, I promise you, I give you a guarantee, he's going to come as soon as I do tshuva. As soon as I do proper tshuva, he's going to come." We're all fakers. We're trying our best. Trying our best. The Yetzer Hara is too strong for us, and we have so many distractions. Distractions. That's the word I'm looking for. So many distractions, unfortunately, and we were so it's a shaila. Can you give musar today to anybody? So they have a big machloket. I just came from Eretz Yisrael. I had a big machloket in Eretz Yisrael with one Rosh Yeshiva. It was a Rosh Yeshiva, Mamishes. It was a Breslover minyan that I davened with. You won't believe it. I came in at 12:30 in the afternoon, but I just get landed. I wanted to do it in the hotel. They have a shul in the basement. Nice small shul. 15 to 20 guys were learning in the middle of the day. Breslover guys with a big peot, Masechta Baba Kama with all the Rishonim, Achroinim, out of this world, right? And their tefillah out of this world, dancing, singing in the middle of tefillah. The girl in the middle, they have nets, the whole thing. I just got Lamdonim. So I had a whole big problem with the Rosh Yeshiva, there's a Breslover Rebbe. I'm a tzaddik. You could see he's a tzaddik. Enough. I'm arguing with him. I said, he says, don't give tochecha. Don't give anybody rebuke. I said, listen, I teach to everybody not to give rebuke. You're not allowed to give rebuke.
What were you giving?
But I said, but I have Agdara. I have only the one place you must give rebuke is at home. He tells me one place of all the places you don't give rebuke is at home. So we had a big fight there, back and forth. I said, listen, Chacham, there's no such a thing. Rabbi Nebachia, all the Rishonim, the Gemara, Hafetz Chaim tells us what rebuke is. Rebuke is you give rebuke to people who know that they know you love them. You don't give rebuke to nobody today, basically. So he brought, Rav Nachman said that you can't rebuke anybody because Rabbi Akiva said already in his days, nobody knows how to give rebuke. The whole thing. I said, no, I don't know, Chacham. I know Hafetz Chaim. Hafetz Chaim says clearly, you should only give rebuke to people that they know you love them, not that you say you love them. There's a big difference that people don't understand. I love you. I love all the Jewish people. You love nobody. You don't even love yourself. If you do one avera, you don't even love yourself. So how can you if you do avera, basically, you're saying to yourself, you're stabbing yourself in the back with a knife. So how can you go ahead now and start rebuking people the whole zah? So, but a family is a different zah. Family, I say, listen, they know you love them. Obviously, what else? You do everything for them, all right? And you know you love them. So there, you're allowed to give rebuke because it will hopefully. But also the Hagdara was, I said that the children should know what the father wants. The wife should know what the husband wants in the house. They're your children. The wife and your right. That again, but
that was way before the Gemara.
Right, but then Rabbi Akiva is later, and that's why he's winning. Rabbi Akiva wins this pasuk anytime of the day.
Between tochecha and chinuch.
No. Tochecha is chinuch. Chinuch is tochecha. What's chinuch? What's the point? No. Again, you're saying you're giving me a pasuk. I'm telling you, Rabbi Akiva is stronger than this pasuk.
You're not telling your kid.
Rabbi Yaakov, you're not listening. Rabbi Akiva is stronger than that pasuk.
How could you say Rabbi Akiva was oker the milim of?
Chazal or oker many times.
Melech wouldn't have said.
Chazal could be oker the Torah. What's the question?
He knew that the generations would go down.
So that's what he's telling you. Chazal are oker the Torah every time they need it.
You can't take away
For the safety of Torah.
But not
No, what do you mean?
Musar from Shlomo Melech is timeless.
So it says like this. This I heard somewhere. I don't remember where. It says, "Al tachech chaletz penis naeka." So the pasuk really means, don't give tochecha to a clown because he's going to hate you. So I heard somewhere the reading is wrong. Al tachech chaletz. You clown, don't give tochecha.
Yeah.
The clown shouldn't give tochecha. So my man is telling the person who's giving tochecha, you're a clown. Why are you a clown? Because you already know where you are. Because you Mashiach didn't come yet. Because you Beit Hamikdash was destroyed, and you're giving tochecha left and right.
Well, it says Alti Rasha be'enecha.
Again, but
Saying
again,
because of you.
but that's not an excuse to go against the reality. You're right. Don't be Rasha. But who are you thinking started to hurt people? You. Everybody's looking for it. Well, again, I'm one of those that tell you the only thing that you don't look for heter is to give tochecha. Don't look for tochecha. I'm a person.
I don't see people giving
Tochecha left and right. You'll be surprised. Let's
if
go.
someone's doing an avera, you have a right to tell them.
Again, it depends. No, you don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't. Go to his rov. Yeah. Go to somebody who's gonna listen. He's not gonna listen to you anyways. What's the point?
Look, if someone's tefillin was a little low.
That's not avera. You're helping. He wants you to help him.
Why it's not avera? He's doing batel and aseh.
No, it's not an avera. What he's doing is honest.
Actually, maybe not.
No, because when he made a bracha, he was yotz already.
No, but it says if someone doesn't wear tefillin, it's like posher.
But he was yotz already.
How was he yotz?
When he put on tefillin, for sure he did it right. Now that in the middle of davening.
The whole time it's low.
Okay, so go teach him, no problem. That's not tochecha. Teaching him is not tochecha. It's not tochecha.
So maybe the guy doesn't know he's not allowed to drive on Shabbat, so you're teaching him.
What?
A guy doesn't know he's not allowed to drive on Shabbat, so you're teaching him.
It depends how. Again, if you find me somebody who like that, Yaakov, you find me somebody who doesn't know how to drive on Shabbat, let me know. Okay.
Maybe he thinks.
There is no maybes.
A lot of times these people think, it's made up by the rabbis.
Again, maybe it's not Torah. We're not here to maybe anything. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
So no,
so therefore give him musar now because you want down to the No.
Not musar. Teach him.
No, that's what we're trying to tell you. Teach him, no problem. You know how to teach?
No.
Make a sushi steak. What do they call that?
Sushi platter.
Sushi platter. Bring them to your house. Bring the hacham. This is how you teach.
I got you.
Bring a hacham. That's how you teach. What else? Who are you?
But he doesn't trust anyone. He trusts
Of course, he trusts your steak. I promise you. You make a steak dinner, you invite him, and you tell everybody we have a sushi steak platter, and they'll come and learn.
And you don't have to mention the...
That's right. Don't direct thing. No direct approach. 485. Shelo lechol chametz achar chatzot. We're prohibited to eat chametz after chatzot on the 14th of Nisan. And also, it's number 486. We'll discuss today that you're not allowed to leave over for korban chagigah, which is brought on the 14th of Nisan to be eaten at night together with korban pesach. Ad yom hashlishi. You're not allowed to leave it until the morning of the third day. Meaning, we did korban on the 14th, right? 14th is already the first day. 15th is the second day. So until the 16th of the morning, you're not allowed to give that korban. You must eat it all by the 16th night, the early of the 16th of Nisan night. The Mitzvoth are sponsored today. בעזרת השם, לרפואה שלמה לכל חולי עמו ישראל, בכללם ליוסף חיים בן מפרד, חיה בן לאה, ליאור בן אהובה, יוסף בן מרים, משה בן מרים לידיה, ליבי בת רחלי, רפואה שלמה, רקל בת, סיוון רקל בת, חנה, רפואה שלמה מרב, בעזרת השם. Alright, let's go. Mitzvah 45, שלא נאכל חמץ אחר חצות היום 14 בניסן, you're not allowed to eat chametz on the 14th after Chatzot. V'al ze neimar, it says in the Torah, in chapter 16 in the Devarim, Pasuk Gimel, Lo ta'achel alav chametz. You're not allowed to eat on it, over it. What does it mean, over it? Meat. You're not allowed to eat over it, living, chametz. Katav Rambam Zal, Rambam explains over there, Sefer HaMitzvot, Milat alav sheba al keves HaPesach שהרואה בזביחתו בין הארבעים ביום 14. Alav over here means over it, means it's talking about a korban, the shipula, the little ship that you took for the korban pesach, and you're going to be shechting it on the 14th. So over there it says that you're not allowed to, right then and there already, the prohibition from Chatzot, so the midday, where the Korban Pesach is brought right after that, right? We have the Korban Tamid brought first on the midday of the 14th, and right after that you start making Korbanot Pesach, because Korban Pesach cannot be brought until the midday of Korban Tamid. Okay, so there is a discussion with them. And our Torah sages told us, according to Torah, once you start doing Korban Pesach, from that moment on, you're not allowed to eat no longer chametz. As we know, on the 14th of Nisan, before Pesach, that's when we were already not allowed to have any pleasure or anything to do with chametz. The Rabbanan, one second. The sages added 1 hour earlier. That's why we stopped around 11:30 or so. Psachim, okay, and then that's going to be shum an'ah, meaning they already prohibited even selling it. That's why all the sales have to be done early. Yeah, from 4th to 5th. From 5th to 6th is already starts problems. Okay, Psachim, in the Gemara Psachim, page 28, Amud Bet, Amru Zechadam Lebracha, sages told us, Minayin leocher chametz mishesh shaot u'lema'ala shehu belo ta'aseh. How do we know that anyone who eats chametz on the 14th after the midday, right? How do we know that he is prohibited, he's transgressing Isur Doraita? It says over there, it says over there, you're not allowed to eat over it a bread, living. Sham, over there, also the Gemara Masechet Pesachim, Dav Dalet, the 4th page, Amud Bet, second side, Neymar. According to all the sages, all the opinions, everybody agrees that half a day from 6th hour and on, it's going to be according to everybody, it's the Oraita, according to Torah. לשון כל הנוסחאות המדויקות שנקראו על זקני התלמוד, שם נאמר בטעם איסור החמץ בשעה שישית. עבדו רבנן חככה יתרה. So according to all the opinions in the Talmud, it's talking about the 6. However, the rabbis have added an additional restriction. In order not to come close to the Oraita, they added 1 more hour, the 6th hour, meaning from 5 to 6. Now, what is the Avira here? Somebody who is lashed. The person who eats chametz after Chatzot on that day, right? Because now it's not real Isur Doraita. The whole Isur Doraita, eating chametz, is the one that gets correct. It's from the 15th till the 7th day. So 15th of Nisan, 7 days, it's Isur correct. Now, over here, that even though it's Isur Doraita to eat chametz before the 15th, which it's not because of the 7 days, it's not because of the restriction of Pesach, it's the restriction of the Korban. In this case, if a person did eat chametz after, let's say, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., on the 14th of Nisan, he would get lashed to 39 lashes with a warning. משלושה מצווה לפי שהעניין אסור חמץ בפסח הוא איסור חמור ביותר, מצד שעניין זה יסוד גדול בדתנו. The reason of this mitzvah is because we have to know the whole prohibition of living the chametz on Pesach it's very, very strict, and it's the most prevalent and most important law in our Jewishness, right? The Jews that eat in this Medina, the country calls itself Israel, they promote eating chametz on Pesach. They promote. They have no problem with that.
Not this time around. The government now.
We'll see. I don't know. The government now.
Right wing. Thank God.
The government right now, they're afraid to do anything anyway. Right wing or not right wing.
They're taking out Jenin.
What?
They're taking out Jenin. It's like a refugee camp. They're taking out all the terrorists there, and they're very good. They're good. They're trying to do their best.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. So far, I know they're afraid. They're afraid to do reforms because the government over there,
Now they're right wing, the most right wing in history.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. It's cool that they have. I walked into the airport yesterday, Ben Gurion. I see the statue over there. It's to the right of the statue. They have it right in front as you walk in. This man was responsible for murder of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Jews, if not more. And they have his statue right by the what's his name. Besides Isur the right of his statue, to have it in a whole airport named after him. If they're right wing, they should completely eradicate all the people who were responsible for this Trojans. And it continues. The reason why they did it was because health reasons. We have to blow up those boats because we have to sink those boats with hundreds of thousands of people because they're sick people. A lie was first of all a lie, and Jews don't think like that. We're not allowed to think like that. It's a goyish azach. This whole business of statistics and all. So goyish azach. Hi, Rabbi, we have Rubo. The only times we are allowed to do statistics where Chazal's mentioned. They're not allowed to create your own statistics, especially not follow the goyim statistics, because it's all krum anyway. כי יציאת מצרים הוא אות ומופת ומוחרף בחידוש העולם שהוא העמוד וגדול של עולמי התורה נכללים נסמכים בו כמו שכתבתי כמה פעמים. The whole point of this mitzvah and the remembrance of יציאת מצרים, not eating chametz, not living right, the whole point of mitzvah, people don't understand. Chametz is all about the holiness, right? What do you do with bread? The flour you make it rise. So to diminish this holiness, the Jewish nation took have this mitzvah, beautiful mitzvah, is to implanted it to us, and we know everything we eat goes straight to our food. The food source is our soul. People don't understand. The food turn.
Is that what he says about the holiness?
He didn't go that far yet. But again, he says, he's telling you that it's a foundation. The whole Jewish foundation is based on staying away from Chametz on Pesach.
Yeah.
And I'm just adding on to that, right? The Chametz is to stay away from Chametz on Pesach is because of this whole concept of holiness. Yeah. And we know that the most strange thing to the Jewish nation, and the most strange, that's what I was trying to get. How did I start talking about this? Medina, this country. This country is, they're claiming to be Jewish, because now they need where to live, they're saying, right? There's plenty of places where to live. And I promise you, those millionaires, all the people in Knesset, they have houses all over the world, okay, hiding money everywhere. And yet, the reason why they're living in Israel is because they're so proud of themselves, right? Okay, this is all fake. This. The main reason of Jewishness, that's what I'm trying to tell you, that is staying away from worldly pleasures. Staying away from Lafa and Pita on Pesach. And yes, if you're right wing, you completely shut down anything that has to do with Lafa and Pita on Pesach. If you're right wing. They didn't. I didn't hear it. Okay, let's see.
It's a new thing.
We'll see how long it's going to last also. אבל כן, כל מצווה שהיא לזכר יציאת מצרים, חמורה עלינו וחביבה הרבה. So it says anything that has to do with coming out of Egypt is in the remembrance of it. It's very important for us. ועל כן, מצד החומר הגדול שבא, זרנו התורה להתחיל בה 6 שעות קודם הגיע הזמן הנועד לאותו הנס, שהוא התחלת יום ה-15. Because the rabbi is explaining so much importance that so much is in what is that word? So much invested in this mitzvah that's taken away from that invested in this whole idea of us as a nation are being cultivated into a nation is from coming out of Egypt. So therefore, anything has to do with that, Chametz even more so. Even the day before we came out of Egypt, we had 6 hours earlier to start staying away from Chametz. חומר המצווה בגודל עניינה, בראותנו כי התורה תעשה לנו גדר סביב לה. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants to instill it within us, and we're deeper and deeper, more liberations.
It's a gather.
Not just a gather, it's about inflicting into your soul.
Yeah.
It's not just influencing, we want to inflict it in your soul. Make it so hamur, make it so strict, make it like...
He says it's really a gather, like it says, Lo tikrav Elisha, don't get close.
No.
That's how I understand it.
Nothing to do with the gather.
Because if you wait till Chag HaMatzot, which is the 15th, And then you wake up, oh, I'll stop eating chametz now.
That's not, I don't see that. I don't see it. No. I don't see a word over here.
That's what he's
Gather.
saying. It's a geder.
It's not a gather.
Yeah.
He is no.
Let me see.
The impressive. Habibi,
understand.
he's impressing. He's saying it's more than that. It's a gather. It's a gather. Gather is like a protection wise. He doesn't want you to learn it that way. He's telling you the imprinting pack. Okay, that's how we learn chinuch.
That's maybe adding to it.
No. That's how chinuch learns it. Many mitzvot he does that. He does, and he goes out and he's telling you.
He's not talking about the concepts now. He's just
telling you the imprinting. Yes, that's the point.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, I'm telling you that's the way we learn chinuch. Okay,
it's a very good way to understand. I'm not.
But that's the only way to understand. That's how he talks all the time.
This sounds like he's saying it's like a fence.
No, nothing to do with that fence. Huh?
That's what gader means.
No, it's imprinting. I'm telling you.
What is gader?
Where did you see the word gader?
You said it, gader.
No, I did not say the word gader, first of all. And I did not read the word gader. He's telling you it's imprinting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's in the Godel HaChomer, HaGodel Sheba, תזהירין התורה, להתחיל בה 6 שעות קודם הגיע הזמן עד לאותו הנס שהוא התחילה ליום חמישי עשה. וכל זה למען ניתן אל ליבנו חומר המצווה וגודל הגנה, בראותנו כי התורה תעשה לנו גדר סביב לה.
gader.
No. The Torah is making it as gader. The Torah is right, but that's not the point. He's telling you.
Okay.
The Torah is telling you additional restriction about it, but what's the point? I'm trying to tell you the chinuch has a special way of learning. He's telling you that it's imprinting within your neshama. Hashem wants to go into your soul. And the only way to do it is to make it chamur, make it like something is so far.
You don't even get close to it.
Forget about close. I'm saying more than that. It's more than that. He is inflicting it. That's the word. He wants to inflict it on you because the only way you could learn something into your soul is by chomer inyan, by strictness of it.
Right.
Like somebody asks me, how you know Hebrew so well? I say, Habibi, I don't know. I didn't live in Israel much. Maybe to yeshiva, whatever. So 2-3 months there, whatever. So how do I know Hebrew? Somewhat well. Very simple. In 1999, 2000, I had a cell phone store.
Yeah.
Next door was a big thing. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah.
It was a walkie-talkie phone. Cell phone with a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Okay? And all my customers, I had, Baruch Hashem, over 100 customers, Israelis, every month.
Oh, wow.
And Israeli customers are the best teachers in Hebrew.
Oh, yeah.
When they come in with a bet, they always come in with a bet, screaming and yelling at me in Hebrew. I don't know nothing. They don't know Hebrew. They don't know English. I don't know Hebrew. I learn Hebrew very well.
Nice.
Okay? And the infliction.
So it's like engraving.
That's right, infliction. When you threaten, like, oh, so hamur, that's going to make you more related.
Your memory going, yeah.
More, that's right. That's what. So again, yes, the risks are. The Torah way is an agdara. It gives you a little gather, but in the end, the whole point is to imbue in you, imbue into your heart that the importance of this whole concept of chametz, staying away from chametz. Now, the reason why I added this, the holiness, obviously, that's the whole point. People don't understand. They think, okay, I'm staying away from eating chametz. That's not the point. People don't understand. That's why I added. The Torah is not about eating chametz or not eating chametz. Torah doesn't care. Torah doesn't care if you eat chametz or not. That's not the point of it, Bachlal.
Maybe maybe the chametz has bacteria in it.
No. Nothing to do with bacteria.
We can't say that.
Nothing to do with bacteria.
You can't say that.
Yes, I could.
The Torah doesn't care.
The Torah does not care about chametz.
We don't know the reason.
The Torah does not care about chametz. If we are Hazal, give you. The Torah does not.
It says you don't eat chametz. How could you say it doesn't care?
Because the word chametz is indicating the holiness.
It's not the holiness. And even
Habibi,
he says if we look for a time, we can't say the reason. If you say that, that's a problem.
No, it's not.
He says it.
Habibi, the main aspect of the whole Torah. If you take a look, if you learn the whole Torah, what I learned it's all about Gava.
Could be, you're right.
As Rabbi Steinman used to say, Allah Shalom, the Rosh Yeshiva, he had 40, 50 questions in 1 hour. So somebody asked him, so Rebbe, can you summarize all the questions?
Yeah.
49 out of 50 Gava.
Question,
49 questions. This one complaining about this child in his school.
Yeah.
This one complaining about his wife. This one complaining about his boss. This one complaining about this. This
so
one
you're saying it's not really about the halacha. They want to know about their selfishness.
That's right.
The
Rabbi statements that
doesn't it say derech eretz kadma Torah?
Yeah. All that's very nice.
No, you can't learn Torah truthfully if it's about you.
Yeah.
So then all the questions are not real questions.
You're already going to the further. I'm still stuck at the
midot come before you can learn.
Rab Chaim, I love you, Rabbi Yaakov. Listen, I'm still stuck. You're too advanced for me. I'm still stuck at the base level.
Yeah.
Rab Steinemann says this whole world is about Gava. So Pesach, I took one aspect.
Right.
I can't chametz, leave me alone. The main thing is what? Stay away from Gava.
The Torah won't help because look at Korach. He knew the whole Torah.
Yeah.
He was
Gava.
Yeah.
So that's
it.
It
didn't help him because he didn't have
good
the
because again he stood away from the whole concept. Torah is all about the ahavta l'reacha kamocha. I teach my students and myself. If I learn here the chinuch, I learn this chinuch and I teach this chinuch over. If I didn't understand that I have to love my friend as I love myself, I wasted my time today.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Torah.
So
that's why you're right. Hashem doesn't care about chametz. Obviously, he says don't eat chametz. And many times in the Torah it's correct.
Yeah.
That's not what I mean when he says that Hashem doesn't. That's not the main thing.
But you see people going, very didactic about the etrog and this.
Yeah.
They're big tzaddikim, so I'm saying they care about the halacha itself.
Very nice.
They're not only interested in the midot.
But that's the problem. The Torah is all about midot.
They are, but their midot are already perfected. Like you can see they don't get angry. If someone would throw that etrog down, they're not going to start screaming at him.
Okay, good. Let's
you know
go.
what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's how you tell a real tzaddik.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about his etrog. I'm not worried about his etrog. Throwing his etrog down. I'm worried how he talks to people.
Yeah, no.
I'm worried how when the people approach him.
He does both.
When people approach him and they start talking about Yankees, I want to see his reaction.
They do both.
I want to see his reaction when they start talking about Yankees.
What is he going to say?
Get away from me! I don't want to hear it. Big Aveira in the world.
No, Rav Steinman wouldn't say that.
Big Aveira in the world.
I'm saying someone like Rav Steinman.
I'm just saying. You never know. You tried? You tried? Go ahead. Go try. Okay, good. So now you talk about Tzaddikim.
Yeah.
But I know many Gdolim, you start talking to him. If you say something wrong in Rashi, they'll kill you. They'll bury you.
That's
big problem. Okay.
A little wild.
Okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hashem
sorry you had such experience.
Oh, plenty.
That's
well, yeah.
You don't know any tzaddikim?
What?
You don't have any tzaddikim that you know?
Depends. Each one you go through what's his name? Through their own level.
No, really, like a true tzaddik, a mentor.
Of course I know. I know many. Baruch Hashem.
Because the Rambam says you should only learn from someone who's like an angel.
Baruch Hashem. Yes. Let's go. 486. This guy gives Musar all day. I thought I give Musar all day. I'm going to give Musar all day. Okay, we're 486. Shalom leotir מבשר קורבן ההגגה שנקריב ביום י"א בניסן עד יום השלישי. So קורבן, what?
I need to go to work soon.
Almost finished, that's it. Chagiga, Korban Chagiga, we bring down on the 14th of Nisan. So that also we celebrate until the 16th, till the 16th morning. You're supposed to finish it all up. שלא להתיר דבר ששם בבשר הגיגה ב-14 עד יום השלישי, until the third day, והוא הקורבן הבא עם הפסח להגדיל השמחה. As we already said, the korban hagiga was brought in order to make more rejoicing. So now there's more meat, but people see meat, right? People go crazy when they see meat. אלא יאכל כולו בתוך שני הימים, שהן 14 ו-15. You must eat the whole korban hagiga. Now, Pesach must be eaten till the night, till alot hashachar. But korban hagiga, Chazal gave us more time. What? The whole, no, that day.
Oh, that day.
The day of Yom Tov until the night of the Motzei Yom Tov. So Motzei Yom Tov, you're going to have Suda Revi'it, like. Suda Revi'it, right? For the 16th night is the Suda Revi'it. 16th morning, not to eat anymore. So 14 is 1, 15 is 2, 3rd is day is the 16th morning. But till the night, till Alot HaShachar of the 16th, you're allowed to eat, which would mean Suda Revi'it, like, or they in Ashkenaz world they call it today. What do they call it today? Sudat Mashiach or something, whatever. Aliyah Chag, whatever. all the what's his name? No, yeah, they have more extra meals.
But that's at the end of Pesach.
Okay, whatever it is. I'm out. I don't know. But any reason for meal? That's it. That's what I'm looking for. אלא יאכל כולו בתוך שני ימים, אוקיי? ועל זה נאמר in the Torah, 16 chapter, פסוק ד' ולא ילין מן הבשר אשר תזבח בערב ביום הראשון לבוקר. ובא הפירוש המקובל על זה, again, it says over there, you should not leave over ביום הראשון לבוקר, on the first day till the morning. So on the first day till the morning, what do you mean? Obviously it's not talking about Korban Pesach. because you already the Korban Pesach is not going to be till the night of Rishon. So it's talking about the Yom Rishon la Boker, meaning the next day morning, which may mean third day of the Korban. And over there, it's learning the Pesachim, chapter page 71, עמוד 4, שבחגיגה בפעמים בפסח הכתוב, מדבר שבזמן האכילתו עד 2 ימים. So you see that it's talking about this Korban that has the 2 days. ועל זה החגיגה אמר הכתוב, and the Torah says over there in reference to החגיגה, וזבחת פסח להשם אלוקיך, צאן ובקר, you shecht over there the tzon, sheep and a bakar. So bakar, mashma chagiga was a bakar, but the para, right? Because the Korban Pesach was the tzon, and the sheep and on the Korban Chagiga was looks like much more meat. כלומר, שיביא עם הפסח קורבן אחר לחגיגה, כלומר להרבות השמחה. So from here you see some rabbis that say don't eat red meat. You see that we should eat red meat.
Yeah,
avada, special meat. Okay? בשביל המצווה, היסוד הקבוע לנו, נמצא העניין הפסח. So again, the same thing. It's all to do with the mitzvah. Hashem wants to engrave in us this whole concept of Pesach, of this whole, that the mitzvah, the whole existence of Am Yisrael is because of Baruch Hu took us out of Egypt.
Yeah.
And what's the point? V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Put your ga'ava down. See how I twist everything towards that. I twist everything towards that. That's the ikar of the Torah. All the mitzvot in the Torah, yes, there's the punishments and the liberations, how to fulfill the mitzvot, but the end result has to be, do you love your friend because you learn Torah? And if you're staying away from not loving your friend as much as you love yourself, first you have to know how to love yourself. Remember that? I already told you this about 30 minutes ago. I told you, how do you love yourself? You don't do any avirot.
Yeah.
Now that you again,
you do the will of Hashem.
So what did I say? Let's go back to the first pasuk we said.
That's what
No, but the first pasuk we said earlier today, we said al tachech letz penis naeka, right? Al tachech letz means don't give tochecha, don't give rebuke. It says over there to the letz, the translation, to a clown. No, we could read it differently. Don't give rebuke, you clown. How can you give rebuke when you yourself don't even deserve Beit HaMikdash? Hashem, Hatzlacha Rabbah, have a wonderful day, make a lot of money without any headaches, and heal a lot of people without any mistakes. Hatzlacha Rabbah, Rav Yaakov. Okay, we're going to continue halacha now, yeah? Jonathan, you staying with me?